he's been trying to do is explain away with different reasons that aren't him as to why he was behaving in the ways that Emeru claimed he was. He'll
deny deflect counterattack.
downplay the aggression. He's like, yeah, I got angry at times. I lashed out, things like this. He slammed a door till it broke. He punched
Deflect.
holes in walls. But now the ideation was because
Another deflect. Also, victim complex. He's trying to blame the Hun Miss Emeru, bruh. When you're admitting that you've again, like, yo, she threw Kirby's at you, brother. Oh my god, I feel like I need to bust a hole through the drywall. Release me! Release! Like, bruh. What are we doing? Deny. Deflect. Counterattack. Victim complex. Cry bully. Always play plausible deniability. Never take accountability. They play it every time. Every time. You already know what it is, baby. You've seen title and thumbnail. It's definitely getting mixy and messier for some heads out in these CDST streets. But first, a little backstory. Of course, you had seen Twitch streamer Girly Pop and Miss Emeru, of course, dropped a response and hefty allegations on another Twitch streamer you already know, Mizkif. And within that, she alleged things as such like, you know what I'm saying, SA, DV, yeah, the whole type of bad works. Proceeding to that, Mizkif dropped a response, to put it like that, you know, his scripted response. But it's so bad to have the scripted Jones or whatever, even though his scripted John, regardless if it's bad of it or not, his script was bad. So, but anyway, he drops a response to say the very least, or at least how I was gonna put it, or one of the versions of the title. It's definitely the worst response to allegations of at least 2025, but probably ever. I'm not gonna lie to you. Within all that, you know what I'm saying, obviously Miz, he was basically admitting to some of these things that, you know what I'm saying, the Hun Miss Emeru was alleging against him. To that, he was also denied deflect counterattacking onto the Hun Miss Emeru with her rabbits, saying that she was negligent on her rabbits, and that's the reason that they were, you know what I'm saying, passing and all that. Even though, again, they would be passing in his house, so this would be the responsibility of course, not only her, but him as well. And yeah, we can admit, again, like I was saying in videos before, if his hypothetical alleged, you know, scenario in which, you know what I'm saying, the Hun Miss Emeru was negligence against her rabbits, yeah, bro, we can criticize her for that. But yeah, he doesn't understand. We break these Jones down in liability and accountability majorly does fall back on Miz. So we already know that whole type of beat. But apparently, you already know, one of our glorious Slop Kings, Quintheo, dropped another video because apparently, hang on, surely repeats himself, but seriously, Miz had dropped some more information in one of his Twitch chats or offline chat or whatever, and yeah, that info not really helping his case at all. Do not know why he's still saying things, especially after, again, how dog water his initial response was. But yeah, so of course we have to check it out and see what he said, so I ain't gonna waste no more time, baby. Trilly talks everything at Trilly indeed does yap everything every single time. Let's see what Mizkif had to say this time. Like we said in the intro, shout out love with Quintheo. We got Mizkif is just making ish up now. Of course, if you guys want to watch the OG video, description, first link, shout out love it, of course, Quintheo. And we don't got no time to waste, baby. And not a second, because I already know what fool is but to waste their time. Anyway, that conjecture aside, because we sure gotta yap about this.
A very interesting update happened last night in regard to the Mizkif Emeru drama. Mizkif started messaging in his Twitch chat while it was offline, and he has given us more new reasons as to why he was being such a horrible person to Emeru and everyone else around him. He's now blaming his behavior on shrooms and steroids, and on
nope. Like, brother, what? Put him shown on shrooms and steroids? It's like, does brother think this helps him out in any way? So it's like during the time of all this happening, you were having like roid rage, plus you was whacked out of your mind because you was on shrooms, brother. You was really seeing Jones, huh? Like, yo.
On top of that, the way that he explains away his behavior with these drugs isn't possible. I will jump into why that is in just a sec. Before we start though, if you're new here, consider subscribing if you want to stay up to date with this drama. And if you enjoy how I covered it, want to get it out to more people, leave this video a like. Just helps boost it in the algorithm. But regardless of if you do either, thank you for watching.
baby.
Now first, of course, you guys need context. So let's take a look at the messages that he had sent. There's this post from Livestream Fails just about a day ago now. Mizkif tries to use
LSF, yeah.
drugs to defend himself in his offline chat, claims he has changed since moving to LA. And these are the messages. So he's interacting with some of the trolls and stuff, I'm assuming, that were in his Twitch.
Oh, pulling a soy dubs, huh?
I just want to ask him if you've always been shitting your pants.
No.
No. Feeding the trolls. Just straight feeding the trolls. But even at this point, yeah, if heads are on his ass, because again, his response, and better yet to even that, like, yo, just the allegations being levied against him just in general, it's like, yeah, brother, you deserve hella shit for this. You're a piece of shit, a terrible person. And then even though, again, going through his response, he basically admitted to these shits. Again, we're going off the jazz of him throwing the phone. Oh, he was just tossing the phone while he was brushing his teeth, you know what I'm saying? Tossing the phone on the bed, even though that John was somehow giving him some bruises, a black eye. Like, what are we talking about? He literally says bar for bar, yo, Emmy, she was violent too. She threw clothes and plushies at me. You know what I did in response? I punched holes in the fucking wall, holes straight through the goddamn drywall, and I was breaking the hinges off the doors. I was breaking the doors, slamming the doors. I just don't understand, bro. Like, so if heads are giving him his genuine criticism for that, hell yeah. But like, in general, yeah, he would just be feeding just everything bad, bro. Because it's like, yo, you shouldn't be saying shit. You should have never dropped this damn response. Like, bro, oh my God.
Chat while it was offline. He says, hey, don't harass people. Come on. Just chill. I'm getting people saying this place is a freaking out. You know, I know I've done a lot of wrong in my years on Twitch that I wish
Yes, brother. We're acknowledging that.
I could take back, but a lot of you know I've been working on myself for the past year hard. It's not weird.
I don't know how crazy you've been doing that. Again, the Hun Miss Emery showing substantiations and way more, now better yet, even to that, like I was saying before, like having way more credibility and substantiating her John more proof, showing them DMs, man. You're crashing out of fucking wow, sending her 40 text messages, brother. Please, Abby, come back. I love you. Don't worry, we're gonna, trust me, I want to get married. I'm only worried about you. It's like, brother, it doesn't seem like you're getting better, bro. It seems like you're actually still spurging, still crashing, bro. Still melting.
People don't know because people don't watch.
He's Felton! Like, bro.
I've been in therapy for almost a year, been working on myself, and I want to continue to do so. I'm not going to go back to the place I once was.
Wait, oh my God.
Therapy for almost a year. Past year hard. It's not weird. People don't know because people don't watch me. I've been in therapy for almost a year.
Oh my God. Yoko and Soy Dubs now fucking you, Miz. Yo, y'all niggas need to stop talking about therapy. Real shit. Please stop talking about therapy. Y'all are a fucking bad rap. This is the same shit again. I was just talking about this in one of the other vids. Just like these motherfuckers like Hassan, the G-Boys, Orbiters, Detractors, all these motherfuckers are bad representation and bad advocates for the conflict and political matters. Yo, you, Yoko, Soy Dubs, Miz, terrible advocates for therapy because, yo, if y'all have truly went to therapy and y'all are still the pieces of shit you are, damn, bro, what the fuck did the therapy do? Please stop mentioning therapy, brother. You're giving it a bad rap, a bad name, bad rep.
I've been working on myself and I want to continue to do so. I'm not going to go back to the place I once was. I was suicidal, depressed, and taking every type of drug possible to short-term fix my brain. And
Oh yeah, brother, it's really terrible that you felt these things. And of course, like, y'all, duh, nobody should be fucking doing drugs. Stay away from drugs, kids. Nah, but seriously though, yeah, heads shouldn't be trying to use coping mechanisms such as drugs and such and things and such like that, because yeah, they are short-term fixes. They're not going to overall fix your problems. You have to go on and deeply evaluate in yourself, generally be like, okay, what's wrong with me, you know what I'm saying, or what are the Johns I'm feeling, how could I go about fixing that, and do it in a way where over the long term, obviously this will overall make you a better person, you know what I'm saying, we'll put more positivity out in the world. But Miz, you didn't fucking do that, brother. This is the shit that we're fucking talking about and seeing here, brother. You were so pressed about being, I don't know, the most famous streamer. You were so pressed about not getting the fucking Mr. Beast collab. Brother, what the fuck? Again, 150 on the goddamn highway because you bitching because somebody else got the fucking Beast collab or whatever, or Mr. Beast collab, or some other streamer. It's like, brother, you was too worried about and too pressed about other dumb shit, bro, instead of just appreciating the shit that you had, bro. Your audience, the fucking people around you, like
Girly pop.
the Hun Miss Emberu, nigga. It's like, bro, the nigga's so fried, bro. He fried as shit, bro. Like,
Doing that, I hurt myself. More. I was on steroids because I thought it would fix myself. I was taking shrooms every day to fix my brain, but that destroyed me. Shrooms
I don't know how you thought that shit was gonna fix you. Like, yo, shrooms could cause you to have like an ego death and shit like that. But brother, if you're on a like, if you're using this shit on a like massively frequent basis, bro, you know what else is massive? But like, nah, seriously, if you're using this on a like really frequent basis, brother, it's not gonna be good for your mental. Obviously, being in that altered state when you're not in that state, that's another thing with like, you know what I'm saying, smoking all the time and Jones too. Like, I would generally tell his dad, or you already know, oh, truly get to puffing, of course. But like, nah, seriously. Like, yo, it's gonna, when you're not in like that same state that you are, like in that elevated state on drugs or whatever, in that mental state, you're gonna get back down. You're gonna realize, damn, too, you fucking platted. It's like, oh fuck, wait, I do have problems in my life. Shit, now it's even worse because I'm not elevated. I'm not fucking high, whatever the fuck. Too, like, brother, you went about this shit in all the worst ways, like quite literally, definitively.
every day. Never take shrooms when depressed, like ever. I would take my head and push it into my
Yeah, no shit, dude. Obviously, it's giving into your fucking vices.
pool, trying to drown myself on shrooms. So for 2 years, all I did is take
Yeah, brother, again, nobody would want you to do this shit. Obviously, do not want anybody to feel suicidal, let alone actually fucking take their life. But, yo, brother, again, we cannot sit here and pretend like stupid actions don't have stupid consequences, brother. If you weren't so pressed, crashing out, doing all this shit, you know what I'm saying, worried about, again, being like the most clouded nigga or whatever the fuck, bro. Like, just whatever shit. It's a whole bunch of bullshittery with this nigga Miz. Like, bro, if you were actually just going about it, like, you know what I'm saying, trying to grow as a creator, appreciating things you got, you know what I'm saying, coming up with more innovative, entertaining, because that's one thing he fucking admits, bro. Or not even to that fact. I don't think he admitted it. Oh no, he did in the one interview. Yo, shout out Pub Dior, watching a Pub Dior stream. But yeah, like, you wanted to be more entertaining, all that shit. You should have focused on that. Like, again, you were just falling into your vices, falling into the anger and shit like that on the basis of yourself. Cause yo, you're pressed on Johns that, like, bro, overall, most heads would just be cool. It's like, yo, to the, this is why I keep saying, like, heads gotta be appreciative. Shout out to all of the audience. It's really the bender, I know. Man, anyway, like, yo, you gotta just be appreciative for what you have. A lot of the people in this world will never get to some of the positions that you've had, brother. Like, yo, some of the people are never gonna get to the success you had, bro. It's another thing, bro. And his fucking response, bro, you're flexing your car, your Audi R8, nigga. Like, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, most motherfuckers aren't ever gonna drive an Audi R8. Most motherfuckers, they ain't never gonna have the amount of money that shit costs, bro. It's like, dude, why weren't you just appreciative for your shit and just keep going and growing, bro? It's like, what the fuck are we doing, bro? Bunda bomboclat.
Bomboclat!
All this shit right here was a real motherfucking blunder.
Bomboclat!
Bomboclat.
shrooms to fix my brain and steroids to fix myself. I tried acid and that backfired. In doing what I know, I fucked up so bad and hurt so many people around me. I lashed out, I was angry and out of my mind. I did take steroids, that gave me insane anger issues. You could tell when I was. I think he's responding.
Yeah, brother, we definitely could tell when you was. Didn't you just fucking admit again that you were punching holes through the goddamn wall, bruh? That you were fucking slamming the doors, you were going 150 on the highway? It's like, brother, I think we know you had a bit of roid rage.
People saying like, why did you lie about it and stuff? Because he lied about not taking steroids. Because I don't want you guys to know I was. It was embarrassing. I got off steroids about a year ago fully. You can't just get off of it. I take full accountability for who I was. I wish I didn't just go for drugs and really focus on fixing myself. I went for short-term fixes and it backfired. But I am
Yep, and again, we're seeing that.
proud of my progress this last year. I'm proud of who I've been becoming. I feel more normal
I don't think you are, brother. I truly do not.
than ever. It does change what I did in the past. I understand people will see that and not want to come back or not talk to me. Every
Yeah, for pretty obvious reasons, as we're seeing again.
time I close my eyes since 2022 while I was in Austin, I envisioned different ways of killing myself. So
Well, yeah, do not want brother to do that. Do not want brother to be on that timing. But brother, again, has to realize that, yo, for him to be in the position that he's in, obviously there was a course of action that got him there. So, stupid actions, stupid consequences. Never take accountability. That's another thing here too. Like, he's saying all this, but at the same time, there were so many points and steps in this shit where he could stop. Like, he's literally, actually, funny enough, he's doubly admitting it, because like, he's like, yo, I shouldn't have went for the short-term fixes. Yo, I shouldn't have used like drugs and the such to like try to fix this, John. So you acknowledge that, yeah, brother, these vices weren't the way to go about this, John. And even to that, I'm sure there was definitely many moments, like your whole fucking essay, like your whole essay allegation from Anonymous Emiru, where you acknowledge that, oh fuck, I felt like I did something wrong. So if you acknowledge this shit, brother, nigga, change your fucking character. Nah. Flexagon. General rhetoric, morals, and ethics. Change in patterns of behavior. If you make a mistake or wrongdoing, recognize what it is you did wrong. Remedy it if possible. Truly cannot grammar for shiza. Not for shit, baby. Anyway, remedy it if possible. Then from there on moving forward, try your best not to make those mistakes again. So, Miz, what was stopping you from doing this? Right. Nothing. The only thing was yourself, your ego, your fucking narcissism. Brother, you're gonna take this fucking L to the chin, nigga.
But first off, none of this was mentioned, none of the shroom usage, none of the steroid usage to explain any of his behavior in his original response statement to Emeru. If this was the forefront of why you were acting the type of way that you were, I feel like that would be present in your statement explaining away your behaviors and actions. Instead, a lot of it was tied to the 2020.
I feel like a lot more information just in general would have been present in his response, bro, in his statement, but no.
2022 fiasco with the allegations around that, and Mizkif was attributing that to his stressors. Now, the thing that I find really interesting has to do with that shroom usage. Specifically when he says, I was taking shrooms every day to fix my brain, but that destroyed me. Now, we do know for a fact that he was, or at the very least, shrooms were in the house, as we have some clips. Someone brought it up on Livestream Fails. This was from a guy named KNUT, I'm assuming Nut, discovering some mushrooms in Miz's house.
Really? Oh, damn. Yo, y'all see this shit? What the fuck? Yo, damn, this nigga got a whole container of this shit, bro. What the fuck, my nigga? Well, I guess the nigga ain't lie there, bro. No pathological liars, bro. He had a fuckload of these Johns. He sure was taking it every day, destroying the nigga. God damn, bro. Like, what the hell? Yeah.
It's fucking.
Yeah, you said. Whew. What the fuck, boy? Let me just go ahead. That motherfucker. Damn.
It's the vegetables that they had. It's the vegetables that he got from.
From what
I'm like, nah, brother, trust you. We can't eat them veggies. I ain't gonna hold you. Them shit's gonna have you feeling a little sick, especially if you start downing them hefty.
I understand, because I don't really know who this Nut guy is. He's a very innocent guy, so apparently that's just very par for the course that he stumbled upon that. Like, he wasn't acting a fool. We know that they were in the house. Now, when it comes to taking shrooms every day, you can't actually take them every day. Not that it would cause you to overdose or anything, but cool little fun fact about drugs like psilocybin is that their tolerance buildup in your body is
Bingo, bango, fucking bongo. Like, yo, this was another part of the John I was saying earlier, brother. Like, yeah, you're gonna have like a T buildup. Like, so you're gonna have to take mad at these Jones too. That's what I'm saying. So if you're really slamming these every day, bro, like, yo, first of all, yeah, one, like I said, going to these type of vices over the long term is not gonna fix this shit. But like, yeah, you're gonna have to do like copious amounts because yeah, this is the same thing with Miss Mary Jane, but nah, with like packs and shit too. Like when you're smoking L's and shit, it's like, yo, brother, if you keep smoking every fucking day, your T builds up hefty. So instead of just getting smacked off of one blunt, damn, I'm gonna need two. Then it's like, damn, I'm gonna need 3. Damn, I'm gonna need 4. It's like, yeah, nah, it's getting too hefty. That's why you gotta take a tea break. No cap. But then it makes sense now looking at this shit. If he really was like slamming these shots every day, that's why he needed so much of this shit, bro. It's like, damn, like again, almost a whole container or like half the container full. Holy shiza.
is incredibly rapid. And speaking generally, your body develops a tolerance to the amount that you had ingested within 24 hours of ingesting it. I think it actually starts earlier. But essentially, if you wanted to have a trip and then the following day have a trip of the same intensity, you would have to double the amount of psilocybin or any of these other drugs that you're consuming. That's the general rule of thumb from what I understand. All that to say, this idea that he was consuming just copious amounts of shrooms is, I mean, possible. He might have been consuming that much, but the idea that it was impacting him and making him go insane every single day is just, it's not possible. He might be able to get away with screwing himself up for a couple months if he was doing it like back to back every single day, doubling or tripling the dosage to have a more intense trip each day. But you'll get to a point, even by the end of the week, where maybe it's not going to.
Yeah, you're gonna plateau. Yeah, you're gonna plat. Like where you, no matter how much of this shit you take, like you're like, damn, all right, I'm not feeling shit. That's when you're like forced to take a tea break because you're like, fuck, bro. At this point, like, because you get to that point where you're taking the shit, but you're not feeling anything, so you're just burning money. You're like, ah, yeah, nah, you got stuff.
To financially make things very difficult for him, but it.
Oh. But now, like Quintio saying, obviously the nigga Miz is a fucking millionaire and shit. So like for this nigga, it doesn't matter. He could just buy infinity of this shit. But obviously for a normal head, like yeah, bro, yo pocket, that shit gonna start hurting.
is going to be very difficult to get that amount of psilocybin into you. I was also thinking that maybe he was microdosing, or he might claim that he was microdosing. Genuinely, what I'm talking about here, you can just Google and find the information that I'm talking about. There have been multiple experiments conducted in regard to microdosing with these substances. Most of the research conducted in regard to microdosing has come to the conclusion that most of any changes that people have experienced while microdosing are more than likely just placebo. Additionally, all this like yapping about, you know, I've been working on myself and I'm proud of, you know, who I am now, but I'm proud of my progress this last year. I'm proud of who I've been becoming. I feel more normal than ever. It's such like typical content creator, you know, I'm focusing on myself, you know, just.
And it's just like, yeah, it's that constant babble, bro, that jargon. I'm like, brother, I'm not hearing that. Because, yo, and literally, I'm pretty sure I said this in Miz's response. If not, like, Miz's response in the original vid by Wyan Sens where we covered the Miss Emery's response and then, like, part of Miz's John. But, like, yo, actions speak louder than words. Anyone can say anything out of their lip, anything out of their John, bro, anything out their gullet. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. But, yo, how they go about things and how they go about situations and scenarios, especially within the moment, is, well, one, that's really how they gonna act and what they're gonna do. But two to that, that's it. Did they do what their words said? So this is what it is. And it seems like Miz's words really didn't come to shit because, again, is it seeming like he was improving and fixing himself? No. Not at all.
Trying to make myself a better person. All he's been trying to do is explain away with different reasons that aren't him as to why he was behaving in the ways that Emeru claimed he was. He'll
Deny, deflect, counterattack.
downplay the aggression. He's like, yeah, I got angry at times. I lashed out, things like this. He slammed a door till it broke. He punched
Deflect.
holes in walls. But now the ideation was because
Another deflect. Also, victim complex. He's trying to blame the Miss Emery, bruh. When you're admitting that you've again, like, yo, she threw Kirby's at you, brother. Oh my god, I feel like I need to bust a hole through the drywall. Release me! Release! Like, bruh. What are we doing? Deny, deflect, counterattack, victim complex, cry bully, always play plausible deniability, never take accountability. They play it every time. Every time.
the shrooms, and now the anger issues were because he was on steroids. Now, specifically, something interesting about that steroid use is it wasn't a well-kept secret. Pretty much any viewer that was watching him when he was using them knew that he was on steroids. Why, might you ask? Because he suddenly looked like this. This is one of the top comments on that livestream fails post, and it's literally showing him interacting with some of his chat, saying...
Is this... Oh, I'm looking at this shit. Let me see, Sean.
One of the top comments on that livestream fails post, and it's literally...
Is this real? Hold on, bro. Yeah, I gotta see real quick. Like, there's no way. Like... I guess. I don't know. Sussy, but alright.
Showing him interacting with some of his chat, saying, if you think I'm on steroids, you're a fucking moron. Like, actually a moron. Lighting plus pump plus genetic.
Pathological liar.
Like, actually the stupidest comments I've ever seen. It's not a compliment. It just undermines my work. You bust your ass and people think you're on steroids. My arm said,
Well, wasn't your work. Because, yeah, you were on steroids. You're now admitting it.
have always been huge. When haven't they? Have I always been on steroids? If I was
Seems as so, considering now you're admitting it.
on steroids, you'd see a massive change in my body. My chest is still garbage. My back is still whatever. I do work on my chest all the time, but guess what? I don't have great chest genetics. Now, there's a little bit more to that as well. Mizkif's subreddit has been blowing up and like blowing up in his face. A lot of his own fans have been completely crashing out and just burning the subreddit down. And
Yeah, I would imagine, considering, like, yo, these Miz kids, if they had 2 brain cells in their fucking head and you see all these shit that's coming out about fucking, you know what I'm saying, Miz, even if like we're just keeping it to the Hun Miss Emery's like allegations and stuff like that, but if you encapsulate the whole controversy in 2022 and all that John together, at this point, brother, you gotta jump ship. Plus, oh my God, again, his response and the Hun Miss Emery, like her response, the allegation she was levying against him, Miz's response was absolutely unequivocally fucking dog water, and he basically admitted to two of the things, which was again the domestic abuse and the SA potentially. So yeah, them niggas need to run, because this motherfucker is a sinking ship, like a complete dumpster fire. I mean, burn it all down, get rid of it all.
I was looking through it. Someone had referenced it on that live stream fails post I was showing you guys. And I just wanted to highlight, I was just reading some of the comments trying to understand what was deleted because I didn't get to see it either. And someone down here said, bro isn't even taking actual accountability or apologizing to those people he's affected while also saying all this shit in his offline chat. I'm assuming this was a photo of the messages we just looked at. He's acting like—
And that was another thing too. He was saying he was gonna go nuclear, bro. He was gonna drop all the info. And we were saying to that, like, okay, brother, if you have like info on people that have done bad Johns and you're just holding it as like basically leverage or as like some John to hold over them, one, you're a fucking piece of shit, because brother, if people are doing bad Johns, yeah, it would be grand to expose that, because yeah, bro, these bad people need to be brought to justice, bro. Yo, you can't be hiding snakes, bro. Street snakes in the grass shit. Two, it's like, brother, this looking like blackmailing shit, nigga. This is even more of a less incentive to have you, well, to you having credibility and to trust you. What the fuck? Like, it was so stupid. Like, what are we talking about?
Didn't happen recently where he walked up to one of her employees and said, I will destroy Emeru. And then this individual responded back, it's the fact that people got banned for saying he did steroids back in the day. So this dude was out here banning people, acting so serious that he was not taking steroids. Why would anyone trust any of the explanations that he's giving now for his side of the story?
Bingo.
When in the same breath of trying to explain away his behavior, still not taking accountability for it really, he's admitting to a lie that he had kept going on for the past couple of years about his steroid use. Now that is all of like the brand new information that has been out so far, given the context and whatnot. Now last night I went live and I ended up covering a lot of the old clips that have started to resurface about Mizkif that were furthering, claims made by Emery or just really unpleasant clips of Miz being a piece of shit to people. I was gonna attach them at the end of this video and like clip them together to like pad the video, but I don't really think that's useful for your guys' time. So if you're interested and you want to, I'll attach a link to the live stream here in the corner. I'll also put a link in the description for it. If you want to see some of those clips, get more of an understanding of this kind of pattern of behavior with Miz, go for it. Now, if you're still watching for some reason, I really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for the support on the last couple of videos. I'm trying to stay as quick to this coverage as I can for you guys. And for me personally, just really stoked to be hitting 90,000 subs by the end of the year. But the whole reason that I get to do this and dedicate as much time as I do is because people like you are still watching. So genuinely, thank you. I hope you
Shout out
found this video useful.
You already know,
share
the love.
This one as soon as anything comes out. That's it. See you guys later. Adios. Peace. Bye.
Oh my God, nah. You already know, like we just said. Shout out, shit, I love it. One of my glorious slip kings, Quintheo. Already know. Yeah, y'all see Quintheo with the whole Thor pirate software drama? I ain't gonna lie, he was cooking up straight farming. What level is your barn? That stuff. Anyway, though, that was.
We'll see you in the next.
Mizkif is just making shit up now. Of course, if you guys would like to watch the OG video by Quintheo, definitely check him out. Now, description, first link, sure to love it. Of course, one of our glorious Slope Kings, we love to see it. But yeah, final opinions and conjecture for Miz is kind of like, not even kind of, it's just directly like Quintheo was saying at the end of this, John. It's like, what incentive, especially now after knowing that you were lying about something like this, like taking steroids, do we have to really trust you now with these serious allegations, not only for the ones against, again, levied to him from the Hun Miss Emery, golly pop.
Girly pop.
But also from now past conjectures like the incident in 2022, like what incentive would the people now have to trust you when we're seeing that you're basically just dead lying in situations that's not even that serious? Like, brother, again, you could just admit if you're taking steroids. Like, I know for some heads, especially like gym culture, it's looked upon like negatively in some aspects and not. But like, brother, just admit this, John. Or better yet to that, You could just actually fucking fix yourself, actually go to the gym, work hard, actually fix your fucking personality and your fucking character, because it's dog shit and awful. Like, brother, what are we sitting here talking about? But but going mainly off that, it's like, yeah, this just gives us less incentive to trust him. This gives him less credibility. The credibility already did not fucking basically have. And second to that, the substantial proof he did not provide in his fucking response. The only thing he showed as far as like a clip, a video, some John. I think he showed like some fucking text, but it didn't substantiate literally anything because, yeah, I'm just Emma in a distressful situation, brother. Oh yeah, it was the thing he was saying where now Miss Emma was apparently saying she wanted to kill herself too. But if you look at what he shows in the context, she was saying this, John, because of the stalkers and shit like that. Not because of that motherfucker, bruh. But you know who was doing that? Yeah, him. Anyway, like looking throughout all this shit. Oh, the main thing I was getting to was the thing with the rabbits. Yeah, that's the video he showed. Like, and again, looking at that vid really does nothing for us because one, it's really like, what are we truthfully looking at? Two, that we already broke it down. It's like, yo, if the Hun Miss Emeru is negligent against her rabbits and letting her rabbits die and all that shit, you're complicit in this too. They're dying in your crib. You're just gonna let animals die in your crib, Miss? The fuck is wrong with you? It's like, yo, really? After looking at all this, John, you know what I'm saying? Again, the Hun Miss Emeru's initial response, Miz's response, and now this update of him saying his bullshittery in his offline chat. Miz, you're fucking fried, my nigga. It's done. I swear, bro. I can't. But, you already know. Other than that, shout out, should I love when Quinn Theo once more. And I'm finna get you on the flip, baby. Peace.